Good, we're good. That was easy. What am I forgetting? Boom, boom. Hello? Yep.
You can hear me?
Yep. Sad day.
You recording?
Yeah. Recording. We're joined by Michael Driscoll today.
We have to listen to the whole song.
You think?
At least like the good enough chunk that I can fully like get that sense memory.
You need that
I haven't
part.
gone through today and like watched a lot of too much Bob Saget stuff.
Yeah.
I was more like reading like what people were saying about him.
That's true.
And I didn't go back and I didn't watch this or listen to this song today. But
I didn't see any videos of him. I saw pictures of him from more current.
I watched a little bit of his stand-up.
Vulgar shit.
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. I didn't really know much about his like personal life. But it seems like he was not vulgar. So it's like he played the nice dad in the show. In real life, his comedy was like very vulgar, but then in real life he was really nice. But I think he was like a womanizer. I don't know.
Anyway, that usually when you hear that song, you're in a happy mood. But now we hear it, and it's a sad day.
Yeah, it's a sad bunch of days, a lot of deaths. But Bob Saget is the one that hits the hardest.
Yeah, because Betty White, not to downplay it, but when you're 99, it's a little less sad.
There's a weird like connection between those two though, because he was kind of like America's '90s dad, and she was like the '90s grandma or like great aunt at least.
Definitely grandma. She probably is more great aunt because
Yeah.
I don't think she was famous for being a mom or grandma. Was she in Everybody Loves Raymond?
No, it's a lookalike.
Lookalike.
Doris something, right?
She looks like a Doris.
Doris Roberts?
That sounds right.
Doris Roberts. Yeah. Betty White had a few lookalikes. Like they were like copycat Betty White.
Yeah, Bob. But there's no copycat Bob Saget's.
No, he was really an original.
He's one of a kind. Like I think there's a reason why like when someone like Bob Saget dies that like it's such a big deal.
I feel like yeah,
like every account was posting him.
You didn't really fully ever get to understand Bob Saget.
No,
and neither could Hollywood. They couldn't figure out like how to really use him. I did glance at his IMDb, and it was a lot of like made for TV movies. Like played the dad a little bit. Daniel Stern maybe could be a little similar to him.
Similar build, similar like thinness.
Yeah,
but not the same niceness.
But Bob Saget did have some underrated. He was a good cameo.
Oh, great
movie guy.
He's like the definition of a good cameo.
Dirty Work. He did a cameo, and he had like he would like comment on drugs or something. We should probably rewatch the clip. Dumb and Dumb.
Yeah, with the shit on the walls.
Yeah,
that was like the biggest part of the movie.
That's the only memorable part of Dumb and Dumb.
Yeah, the second one without Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels.
We'll probably pull up a graphic of those.
I feel like that was like his like comeback, kind of. Not comeback, but it was him like being reintroduced.
Was he ever in like an Adam Sandler movie? It's like a small part.
I don't think Adam Sandler, but he was in obviously Full House for so many years, and then he kind of had that comeback where, like we were saying, his stand up was like, oh, it's vulgar.
It's like you start to have like YouTube and even like probably LimeWire when you first see like, oh, Bob Saget's like that.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Dad, like he was known as like the limp father with like the cool uncles.
Yeah. The Mr. like innocent, almost like a church going dad.
He'd be like talking the kids down, like, oh, you know what, Becky or whatever, what is the Stephanie, you can't hurt your sister.
Yeah, he's like moral. He's like the moral guy, a very high morals.
He had to be the mom and the dad.
Yeah,
I think that might have been. I haven't analyzed Full House, but I
that
guess
was
it's
it.
Probably something along those.
Yeah,
lines.
like there's probably an episode where like the Olsen twin needed her hair done for school or something.
Have the Olsen twins commented on this?
Yeah, let's see what do you have Twitter on your phone?
Yeah.
Because I don't have it on my phone.
Do the Olsen twins, they're like pretty...
They have to have.
Off the grid. They're like too cool.
I'll do John Stamos, see what he said.
Olsen. Elizabeth Olsen probably does. Married.
Was she ever in it though?
No, but I'm saying she actually would have like social media. I think the Olsen twins...
John Stamos said he's in complete and utter shock. Yeah, I think
they were BFFs.
Yeah, and one thing we haven't really mentioned that everyone knows is like, it's not like he was doing drugs in a hotel room. It's not like he had a heart attack.
He did have, I think he had drug issues in his life though.
But there weren't drugs found.
No, they said he was found with his hand on his heart. So it seems like he had a heart attack. Like lying on his bed like that.
Oh, damn.
And if that's not right, you can edit that out.
No, well, you know what?
We could speculate on his death.
Yeah.
I bet he had a heart attack.
I would say it's the most common because aneurysm, they probably would have said it.
It's
You know
he
when it's
wasn't
an
that
aneurysm.
young, but he
65?
yeah, no, but he's too young to die.
Yeah.
But he looks like a baby. He might be like 6. How tall do you think he is? I'm gonna guess like 6'3".
At least 6'3". He's tall.
Once you get over 6'2", that heart is a ticking time bomb.
You can get, and let's see, height.
I'm
6'4".
guessing 6'3". Wow, he's 6'4".
That's a
heart issues
for TV to be 6'4" is huge.
Yeah,
Because like Ashton Kutcher looked very tall in that 70s show. And I think he's like 6'2".
yeah. If you're 6'4" on TV, you're massive.
Brad Pitt's 5'11", so he's 5 inches taller than Brad Pitt. He's a tall guy.
Ray Romano's tall,
He looks tall.
and his brother in that show is like 6'7".
He's a giant. Yeah.
Best TV dad, does it have to go to the 90s at least to Danny Tanner?
I think everyone is saying it now, but I think I would have said it even before he died.
Who else would be competing?
Seventh Heaven dad out.
Urkel dad was great.
Carl Winslow. He wasn't his dad though. He was just he was
That's
a dad.
true. That's true.
And Uncle Phil's an uncle.
Uncle Phil's an uncle.
But he's a dad vibe.
Yeah, that's true. There actually weren't that many dads.
Tim the Toolman Taylor. What's his name?
You know what? I did look up top TV dads, and that was listed as one of them.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah, but he's canceled, right?
He's kind of canceled.
If you're a Republican, you're canceled.
Yeah, these days. I wonder what Bob Saget was. But people love.
Bob Saget was a Democrat. I guarantee it.
Probably, or else people would have said something about him. He's not. Yeah, because he wasn't very political. Not like he's not like he's going to the UN and shit.
He was like, his comedy was like immature. So he was like, it was never, certain comics, it's like autobiographical. So all their jokes will be about their real life.
Yeah.
He would go on and be like, I was doing it with John Stamos. Like, like total bullshit.
His comedy was about Full House, basically. He'd be like, Kimmy Gibbler, that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, he was like shock humor because he's like, you think I'm this nice guy. I'm going to come at you, not Mr. Nice Guy. Good idea.
He had some sick jokes. You can play them. I'm not going to repeat them because they're so...
Oh, yeah.
He pulled it off.
Yeah. He is Full House. Like, obviously he's into other stuff, but like, Bob Saget's forever Full House.
You think that Bob Saget didn't get canceled?
Yeah. People liked him. He was the opposite of getting canceled.
It's almost like it's like Howard Stern, where he's like vulgar, but it's like in like a fantasy world, so he like gets away with it.
He's not commenting on reality.
Did you see him in Entourage?
Yeah, I remember that.
He was like the womanizer. He was himself, somebody, but he was a womanizer.
Yeah.
Which I think he might have been. So
he could have been.
There's nothing wrong with that if you do it in the appropriate ways.
I mean, he may have got with a lot of women and dated around. But
I think he dated a lot of like DiCaprio style.
No way. Let's see. Bob Saget girlfriend.
He was married when he died.
I know he had kids. Dane Cook had like an 18-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird.
Dane Cook, if you're watching this, he's weird, man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Dane Cook, weird.
Dane Cook is a weirdo.
No, Bob Saget looks like he has
wife looks appropriately aged. I mean, she's definitely younger than him. Kelly Rizzo.
But they've been married since 2018.
He was 61 when he married her. Are they going to give me her age? 38. 61, 38. You're just the man.
Yeah. No, that's appropriate and young.
Yeah.
If I'm a 61-year-old celebrity, I would like to marry a 35-year-old.
She could have been married and already had 5 kids. 38.
Yeah, I mean,
she could have had 10 kids.
Our mom had 4 kids by 30.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, Kelly Rizzo, you probably have 4 kids too.
Kelly, no, he
not.
picked a woman that didn't have any, or maybe 1 kid.
No, I personally wouldn't like to marry someone who already has kids.
Oh wow, that's a statement.
Yeah, every episode has to have at least one statement. You
wouldn't date a woman with kids.
I wouldn't. No.
You wouldn't now, but if you're 61
and I have kids of my own, like we can make a big family like J-Lo and A-Rod tried to do, I could possibly do that.
What do you think it's like with J-Lo and Ben Affleck's families? Are they combined?
Does he have kids?
Yeah, he's got kids with Jennifer Garner.
I feel like less than the A-Rod family. They were so like, public.
They had TikToks for each kid.
Yeah.
They probably have managers. Well, the kid's in J-Lo's daughter's in movies with her, I think.
She's just did something kind of big, I think.
J-Lo, if you're watching this, I like Ben, but not you.
You like Ben Affleck?
Yeah, he's the man.
Who do you think? Here's the thing. Obviously, Ben Affleck's way more successful than Bob Saget, but people won't care as much if he dies at the same age as Bob Saget. It'll be a big deal. It'll be everywhere, but he's not the fun-loving guy.
Ben Affleck is very famous, though.
but less people have a relationship with
Bob
him.
Saget is having a massive death for his amount of fame, but he is he was so famous with people that are like on social media and
like why does a death like Bob Saget stand out? And my reason is, I think it's because Full House, literally every age watched. Little kids watched it.
Yeah, he raised you.
Teenagers watched it. Adults watched it. It was like the big.
You think adults were watching that?
When we were in its prime, it was on like ABC prime time.
Maybe.
Dad knows what Full House is.
Call mom or dad and ask them if they ever if they watched Full House.
Oh yeah, I'll call mom.
This will be interesting. She definitely watched it because of Catherine.
But they would like. But they would know.
Pay attention.
She probably doesn't know who Drake is. She might know who Drake is. Hey, Mom, it's me and Mike. We're on the podcast. We have a question for you.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
So we're talking about Bob Saget because he died.
Yeah.
I was telling Mike one of the reasons why I think he's so famous is because all age groups were watching Full House, like little kids, teenagers, 20-year-olds, and like adults.
I said adults maybe didn't watch as much.
I said that adults in America were watching. What do you think?
Oh, I think they did.
Yeah,
you
it was
watched. Like, you had kids. Did Dad watch? Are you with them?
I don't know. Tom, did we watch Full House before we had kids?
Did he watch Full House?
No, before we had kids, meaning adults.
It probably wasn't on before you had kids.
Yeah,
but did you watch? Did Dad know? Did he watch? Did he watch the show?
Did Dad watch Full House?
Did you ever watch Full House? Did you watch it as an adult without children?
No, it wasn't around before Dad
when
had
the kids were out. No, if he watched it, it was with the kids.
Yeah.
He didn't watch by himself.
Yeah, he did watch it by himself.
He watched it by himself.
I don't think it's that weird. That's what I'm saying. I
think it's weird that he watched it by himself.
No, it's not. Modern Family was watched by all ages.
You don't go and watch Modern Family. Modern Family's. Yeah, I guess you're right.
This
That's
is
a good comparison.
Full House is Modern Family on steroids. Way better, way bigger.
Well, Mom and Dad, you were part of the Bob Saget tribute.
This is the family episode.
Yeah. We love you guys.
Michael and Steven.
But I think we're going to hang up.
Yeah.
Podcast. Okay. All right. Bye.
Congrats for
Love
being
you.
on the podcast. You're famous. We love you.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
But nice. Great idea. Bringing the family into it.
Yeah.
It is a family show. That's what I'm saying. Full House was literally that big.
Yeah.
The biggest family shows are all ages.
It's underratedly big. I mean, people know it's big, but it has an impact.
In our lifetime comedies, I would say The Office, that. Yeah, I'm not going to count cartoons. Those are two of the biggest ones.
Yeah, different eras.
Yeah.
Family Matters is big.
Urkel was huge.
Yeah, but Full House is bigger.
Family shows were bigger back in the day.
Wow.
Nowadays, it's so specific to like people. Like Girls Got Emily in Paris.
No one dislikes Full House.
No, it had everything. The Olsen twins were like funny.
Oh yeah, the Olsen twins too.
Uncle Joey, Uncle Jesse. Women loved Uncle Jesse. Guys liked Uncle Joey.
Yeah, I liked Uncle Joey at first.
Uncle Joey's the funny one.
Yeah, but he's like lame funny. But
Yeah,
he would do like he would have like a chipmunk or something.
Yeah. He did a puppet. And then Olivia Jade's mom, what's her name?
Yeah, Olivia Jade.
She posted. Yeah, I saw it. What's her name again? College payer?
Lori
Loughlin. Lori Loughlin.
Put out a statement, Lori Loughlin.
I think she did.
How you redeem yourself.
I think she definitely did. No, she's back.
She's
not
whack.
back.
She's whack.
You think?
Yeah, she's freaking Hallmark Channel.
Oh, whack movies for sure.
No, but she's like trying to come back and like it's like, dude, just give it up. You're loaded. Just hang out in your Beverly Hills.
Let your kid
house.
be the famous one.
Yeah, she's hung on to it.
Yeah. She was kind of. I mean, she could probably. Oh, she's probably in Fuller House too.
She was.
Because that's what Full House was. Everyone watched it. That's why it's a big deal. It takes a unique thing to be like.
When Bob Saget dies, you call your parents and you tell them you love them.
Yes.
I hope everyone goes out there and does that.
I agree. You should call your dad today and tell him you love him. We called our mom, but our dad, if you could hear, was in the background. We could hear him
in the background, yeah.
He felt it.
We love you, Dad.
Who was a recent other like big death that was just like big
John
news?
Madden.
That lasted like 8 minutes in the news cycle.
Well, no one had seen him in like 10 years. So
yeah, he wasn't as in it.
You got to be, Although I haven't really seen Bob Saget recently either. But
DMX was kind of like a big deal.
Yeah.
Not really, though.
Disappeared. Bob Saget's number one. Betty White was. And I think that Bob Saget took it over.
Yeah.
And it's a different year.
People weren't sad about Betty White as much as they were like celebrating her life. People with Bob Saget, it's like they're shocked.
Yeah. It was great to see Bob Saget's face today, but it was for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Or yesterday, he died.
Yeah, late last night. Yeah, it was like shocking. Like Kobe death is different. That's one where you remember where you were. But I mean, Bob Saget, I might just remember where I am now that I've talked about it on the podcast.
I mean, I was on my couch watching football.
Yeah, I was on my bed. But yeah, I think what takes like a celebrity death to be like so special is you need to feel like a connection to them.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel a connection. Like I don't feel a connection to Ben Affleck, which is why like if he died, I'd be like, damn, that fucking sucks. That's tragic.
And I feel like Bob Saget, even for a show like that and even Full House, you have the biggest connection to him for some reason.
Yeah. He's the dad.
Yeah.
He's not the most famous.
No, but it's his show.
Yeah, that's his
Bob
show.
Bob Saget's show.
It's
You know what? He still makes those Toy Story movies, though.
No, it's Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear now.
What?
In the new movie.
Wow.
See, he's fully. If they made a Woody origin story, you better believe it's Tom Hanks.
Buzz has switched from Tim Allen to
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Captain America is Buzz Lightyear now.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's when you know you're canceled.
Wow.
Tom Hanks would never not be Woody.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, you do. On the Steve Driscoll show, you do learn something new every time. Actually, shout out to some people who DM'd me saying they're waiting for a new episode. That fills up my tank.
I basically covered everything.
No, yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can say. Like, it's like we don't need to give a biography about him because everyone knows Bob Saget. Everyone has their connection to Bob Saget. People, like, literally, like, you could be so different from someone and have the same connection to Bob Saget.
Yeah.
It's, if I could have had a celebrity selfie, he would have been top 5, honestly. Maybe top 10. And that's not because of the death.
You were a fan.
Yeah. My first cover photo on Facebook was Bob Saget from the intro. Yeah. In the San Francisco Giants jersey.
If you could find that.
I'm locked out of my Facebook currently, but you could find it because only people who are friends with me can search me. I'm private.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Definitely send me that. Because, well, you have to click into it and find it. But yeah, man, Full House. He was America's dad for a bit. And not only that, before all this like Me Too stuff, he was the girl dad. Like the girl dad became like a big thing with like Kobe and like it's like because guys always want sons and stuff. He raised 3 girls.
Yeah, he was swag enough to only have daughters.
Yeah, he wasn't like the masculine man.
Yeah, they're like who could have enough charm to be a father of 3 girls? Or he had 3 kids.
It's 3, but 4 if you count both Olsen twins.
Were the Olsen twins?
It was 2 of them.
Was the baby born off? Oh yeah, obviously the mom was dead.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think
point of the show.
They were babies when it first started, though.
Weren't they the youngest millionaires?
Yeah, I think they made like $5 million on one movie or something. Oh. Or they were 5 when they became millionaires. That's what it is. Yeah.
Something like that.
Why did they get so? I mean, it worked. So they were talented, but like now they're all smoking cigarettes in every picture.
Yeah, well they look wacky now.
And their sister's the big one.
Yeah, it's weird. She literally parlayed that fame and that she literally looks like the sisters into like a second career and made a lot more in movies. Than
Like the thing with her for the first few years of her movies was like, do you know that that's the Olsen twins'
little
sister?
Marvel 2.0.
Oh yeah, she probably has more money than them. She might.
They got into fashion.
They got that old money.
Yeah, they have that generational wealth.
Yeah, production. Probably companies bidded on all their stuff.
They're making money at 1 year old.
Yeah,
that's like basically they inherited their money and it was like working for them the whole time.
Yeah, they had their own production company.
Olsen
at the age of
twins,
6.
y'all rich.
Olsen
VHS
twins
made for video, right? They did all those movies.
Oh yeah, they made bank off those.
Like, we don't need the movie. They're the original streamers.
Streamers, yeah, they would be major TikTok stars right now.
On
steroids.
The Olsen twins were TikTokers.
Steroids. Because
look at that size of that bug.
Oh my god, it's a big fucking bug.
It's on your knee. It's on your knee.
Holy! I could have killed it too. I could have easily killed it. I think that bug's been in here. I think it's been eating our food.
It's like 5 years old.
That's an old bug.
It's a fly of epic proportion.
Does maybe? All right, not to get crude, but maybe that was Bob Saget tuning into the podcast.
Wow, you'll have to freeze frame that.
Yeah,
it's on your nose.
If ghosts are real, you know he'll be doing good shit.
Oh, I hope ghosts are real, just so Bob Saget could be a ghost for a little while.
Yeah, Anyway, I think we should just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Bob Saget, I think let's each give a closing statement. I think the reason why your death was so big is because everyone felt that like fatherly connection to you. You just warm vibes. Everyone felt the connection to you from the age of like 3 to, my dad literally watched it. My dad doesn't just watch any TV show.
No one disliked Bob Saget.
No one.
And the biggest thing I took away from today was that all the tweets were that he was the nicest guy, which I didn't think. I thought he was kind of like a snarky asshole, but I would have thought that was cool either.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was really nice, it's like, oh, he was like the nice celebrity,
yeah,
surprising, and he lived up to the hype.
Yeah,
when you're that famous and you're cool. He's like a Zen master.
Yeah, he's cooler than Bill Murray.
Ooh, that's tough.
Bill Murray.
You think Bill Murray's death wouldn't be massive?
I would rather meet Bob Saget than Bill Murray. Oh, Bill Murray's death will be ginormous.
Yeah.
Ginormous. And we don't wish you die. We hope you live till you're 120 at least.
Bill Murray would be a massive death.
Gigantic.
But don't let it take away from Bob Saget's death.
Yeah, no. But Bill Murray has the ingredients for a major.
Bob Saget is like that time you go home to like your childhood home and you look at it and you get all these memories. Like for some reason he like sticks as like the 90s.
Oh yeah, he had the hair of the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, a bouffant.
Where like even if you're 30 with that haircut in a picture that's like kind of like that from the camera back then, you look like you're old.
I would have had a killer bouffant.
we were born to have bouffants
because you blow dried. I
think. We have that straight hair that is puffy. I don't like the way that hair looks.
Bob Saget looks like he could be related to us, like a cousin or an uncle.
He could be an uncle.
Yeah.
Why not? Maybe everyone feels that way though.
That's true.
And there's that special connection.
He's got that look of like the tall uncle.
That tall, gentle uncle.
6'4", baby.
Yeah, don't forget that. 6'4", great guy.
He walks into a room, you see him, and you're like, "Is that my dad?"
That guy's tall as fuck.
It's not my dad, but it could easily be my dad because he's America's dad.
He's America's dad. If you're in America, he's your dad.
And don't let that be an insult. When people are like, he was more than just America's father of the 90s.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good. That's like being God.
Yeah. Everyone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. God is everyone's father.
Yeah.
He's just everyone in America's father. He's America's God.
Yeah. He's a household God.
And like, if you're watching this and you think like, oh, we're being like very lighthearted about his death. Sure, we are. But we're making a fucking podcast about it.
You know what he would have said about his death?
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah. he wouldn't have. He wasn't like that. He didn't want to glorify himself, and that's why everyone loved him.
Oh, he's great.
Anyway, Bob Saget, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
True legend, legit.
Yeah, he's a legend.
You know that when you die, if people act this way, that you're an actual legend, and he'll definitely be missed. It's a shame that like he didn't have another movie come out, but maybe that's better. Anyway, rest in peace, Bob Saget.
Thanks for having me on. I had a blast.
Oh yeah, you'll be back on. I got to get more episodes up. This was Mike's idea, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Mike's idea to do the Bob Saget. He texted me late last night. I'll try to get this out as soon as possible. Awesome. America's Dad, everybody.
I think it's good.
Somebody tell me, please. This whole world confusing me.